The potential acquisition of free agent center Connor Williams presents an opportunity that the Chicago Bears should thoroughly consider. Williams possesses notable talent and the previous distinction of being the NFL's number 2 ranked center, according to Pro Football Focus's grading system. Given Williams' pedigree and the potential impact he could have on the team, his availability provides a chance for the Bears to secure a player of established quality, particularly at a position of potential need. Former Cowboys and Dolphins free agent center Connor Williams, who is coming off season-ending knee surgery, expects to be ready for the start of the season and is in discussions with multiple teams about where to play in 2024. He plans to pick his new team before training camp begins. Williams suffered a torn ACL in December, so it's probably no surprise he remains unsigned around the league. Apparently unconvinced he'll be ready to play, the Dolphins signed former Titans starting center Aaron Brewer. Other teams will need to see proof Williams is ready. The thought of almost any available free agent seems to excite Bears fans on social media, but there is a salary cap, and the Bears still need to sign their 2 first-round draft picks. Cash is limited, and their greatest need appears to be strengthening the pass rush, as their defensive line was graded the worst in the NFL despite the addition of Montez Sweat. In this case, Williams would actually be one of the few free agents not at defensive end or tackle who the Bears should be monitoring, and here's why. They signed center Coleman Shelton and traded for guard center Ryan Bates, but between the two they have a center the Rams didn't want back, and a player who was a backup. Bates only played 35 snaps last year for Buffalo, and when he did play in other years, it was almost always as a guard. Shelton was graded 17th among starting centers last year in his second season as an NFL starter. He had started 2 games prior to 2022. It's easy to look at what they did at center and wonder if they even really improved their situation over the last 2 seasons, when they stumbled around between Sam Mustipher, Cody Whitehair, Lucas Patrick, and Dan Feeney. It might sound shocking, but the general manager, who briefly was an NFL offensive lineman, has one of the lowest paid offensive lines in the league. There are only 8 teams paying less cap space for their offensive linemen than the Bears, according to Spotrac.com. They are paying $38 million this year. It's not always desirable to pay the most at a position group, but Pohl's old team, the Chiefs, sure seem to think it is. The world champions are paying the 3rd most. The Rams pay 2nd most. The Lions are paying the 6th most, and the 49ers the 7th most. The Bears are paying $4 million for Bates and $3.5 million for Shelton. That's closer to backup money for a veteran player than starting money. Williams hasn't always been a center. He has played more at guard than at center, but wherever he has played, he has been a good blocker. He started out at guard but moved to center in 2022 with the Dolphins. According to PFF grade, he has improved every single season he's been in the league. He's been a top 15 blocker at his position each of the last 4 years. A 70 grade in PFF's system is good. He has been at 71.2 or better the last 4 years. It's been said numerous times throughout the offseason. The Bears have surrounded Caleb Williams with talent to help him succeed. Bottom line, ultimately they'll probably settle in with this current group because of the lack of cap space. They might not even have enough to add a veteran pass rusher if they deem it necessary, because they're at $21 million available without throwing in the cap hits for 2 first-rounders. They also won't add another center because they have the 2 who can play there. Shelton is familiar with the offense after playing an offensive coordinator Shane Waldron attack with the Rams, and Bates is a player Poles has coveted for 2 years. He tried to sign Bates as a restricted free agent. If they wanted proven quality at center, though, adding Williams to snap to Williams would be the best way they can go.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
The Bears.